everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Caro-H. So we're cutting a bodycon dress with ruffle. This is the fabric we'll use. It's 3 years. It's a stretchy material. We first of all cut it on a pattern paper before transferring it on the fabric. We are cutting the front piece first before cutting the back piece, because we are going to be taking the front measurement separately and the back measurement separately, so we have to cut it separately. So here, this is the shoulder line. Placing our tape on the shoulder line, we mark 10 inches. 10 inches, which is our bust line. We mark 10 inches, use our bust line. Still placing our tape there, we mark 16 inches, which is our waistline. Then we mark 25 inches, which is the hip line. The hip line that I use here is 9 inches. Some people use 8 inches, but it depends on what the hip you're working with is. And the full length, placing it there still, we'll mark the full length, which is 40 inches. The full length is 40 inches. The shoulder line, the bust line, which is 10 inches from the shoulder, the waistline, which is 16 inches, the hip line, which is 25 inches, and the full length, which is 40 inches. Placing our tape on the shoulder line, we mark 7 inches, which is our shoulder. Then we'll mark 3 inches for our neck depth. We'll come down by 3 inches. This is our front piece. We'll come down by 3 inches. Connect it like so. Come to the shoulder. We come down by 1 inch for the shoulder slant. Come down by 1 inch. Connect it to the neck line like so. From this shoulder line, we'll come down by 7.5 inches, which is the armhole depth. To get this armhole depth by bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5. The bust measurement that we're working with is 36 inches. 36 divided by 6 is 6 inches plus 1.5. That's 7.5 inches. So we just mark it so. Then roll it like this. So here we take our bust measurement. We know we're working the front piece separately and the back piece separate. And because we want to snatch this clothes, it's a bodycon dress. So what we'll do here, the bust measurement that we're working with is 36 inches. But that 36 inches that it is, measure only the front arc. The front arc is 19 inches. So 19 inches divided by 2 is 9.5 inches. That is 9.5 inches. We mark 9.5 inches here. We connect this line to that 9.5 inches. Connect the line to the 9.5 inches. So this is 9.5 inches here. So we come to the armhole. We divide this armhole by 2. If we divide it by 2, we're having 3.5 and 1/4 inch. So this is it. We come in by 1/2 an inch. Like so. We'll just connect it like this. When you connect it like this, just take it to that 9.5 inches that we measured for the bust measurement. Just take it like this. You can use your curve ruler to do this. So this is it. We come to this chest line. We measure our nipple to nipple measurement. The nipple to nipple measurement that we're working with is 7 inches. So divided by 2 is 3.5 inches. We come to the waist. We mark the 3.5 inches as well. We come to the hip line. We mark the 3.5 inches as well. We connect the dots together. Connect them like so. So connect the dots together like this. Because we want to snatch the waist, what we'll do here, this bust measurement, this bust line, we'll come to this bust line and come down by 1 inch. The waist, we come to this side, we take away 1 inch. Because we are snatching the waist, we come to this side, we take away 1 inch. We connect it to this 1 inch that we came down. Just connect it like so. Connect it like this. Connect this one as well. We come to this hip measurement, will come down by 6 inches. That's where we're going to stop. Connect it to that 6 inches. Just take it to the 6 inches like so. Bring this one as well to the 6 inches as well. Just bring it to the 6 inches like this. Like that. So we'll come to this waist. The waist measurement that we're working with is 38 inches. It's 38 inches. Why the back arc is 20 inches. So when you remove 20, when you minus 20 inches from 38 inches, we have 18 inches. So that 18 inches, we'll place it at the front. So 18 divided by 2 is 9 inches. We mark 9 inches here. Mark 9 inches here. This hip will come down by 1.5 inches, because there is a way our hip is somehow so that it will balance, it will sit very well. After sewing the cloth, will come down by 1.5 inches. So that the same 9 inches is what we're placing in this 1.5 inches. This 1.5 inches here, we're going to mark it so. Come to the nail line. This nail line, we'll mark the same 9 inches there. Same 9 inches there. We'll mark 9 inches there. So we'll connect our dots now from the chest. Connect to the waist. So from the waist, we'll go down to the knee. From the waist, we'll go to the hip. Connect it like so. From the hip, we go down. See the way it is. So for us to get the pencil skirt, we remove 1 inch here. So what we'll be having here now will be 8 inches. We're removing 1 inch here. So this 1 inch, now connect it here. This 1.5 inches that we came down, we're not connecting it here, because this one will remain like this, straight like this. We'll connect it here, just as you see me do. Connect it like so. That's the way it is now. Connect it like so. So now we're going to be placing our allowance. We use 1 inch as our seaming allowance. So here we'll mark 1 inch. Come to the waistline. Mark 1 inch. Come to the hip line. Mark 1 inch. Mark 1 inch here that we came down. Come here, we'll mark 1 inch. The 1 inch is already here. So we'll connect the dots. Connect it like so. like so. Our front piece is ready, so we cut it out now. This is for the front piece. This is for the back piece. We've already marked the lines: the shoulder line, the bust line, the waistline, the hip line, and the 1.5 inches that we came down so that the hip will sit very well. Then the full line, the full length. On this side I left 1 inch for the zipper allowance. Using zipper, it's for the hemming allowance. So we'll mark the shoulder measurement, which is 7 inches. We'll mark it here. We mark the wideness of the neck, which is 3 inches. We mark it here. Because it's the back, we're using 1 inch for the depth. Mark 1 inch. Connect it to the 3 inches. Just connect it like so. We come to the shoulder. We'll come down by 1 inch. The shoulder slant. We connect it to the neck line like so. Connect it to the neckline. Come down for the armhole. The armhole that we're working with, just what we did last time, is 7. What we did for the front is 7.5 inches. The bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5. Mark it like this. Mark it like so. So this, the 7 inches, we're going to find the mid point, divide it into 2. So when we divide the 7.5 inches, we'll have 3.5 1/4 inch. Because it's the back, we're not coming in there. So we take our bust measurement. You know the bust measurement that we used before? Our bust measurement is 36, but for the front we use 19 inches, so we are left with 17 inches here. So 17 inches divided by 2 is 8.5. We mark 8.5 here. So this is 8.5. We take this line to the 8.5. So we'll connect our armhole to that 8.5. Connect it like so to the 8.5 inches. That's what you see. So we'll come here, we take our dart. The dart that we're working with is 3.5 inches. We mark 3.5 inches here. We mark 3.5 inches on the waist. We mark 3.5 inches here at the hip as well. We connect them together like so. Just connect them together. The same 1 inch that we took at the front, we take 1 inch here, take 1 inch here, and connect it at the bust line. Connect it like so. We come to the waistline, we'll come down by 6 inches. That's where the dart will stop. Connect it like this. Connect it like so. Connect this one as well. So we come to the waist, so we take the measurement. The waist measurement that we're working with. The waist measurement that we're working with is 26 inches. 26 divided by 4, which is 6.5. So we mark the 6.5 here. plus the 2 inches for the dart. Replace the 2 inches for the dart. We come to the hip. The hip measurement that we're working with is 38 inches. While we used 18 inches for the front because the back is 20 inches. So this 20 inches, we divide it into 2. That's 10 inches. We mark 10 inches here. We come here as well. This 1.5 that we came down, we mark 10 inches as well there. Come down to the hemming line, mark 10 inches as well, just as we did the front. So we connect the dots together. We add our seaming allowance. Add 1 inch here, 1 inch here, 1 inch here, 1 inch here. We come here like we did at the front. Remove 1 inch to have our pencil skirt. So we connect it to this 1.5 inches that we came down. Just connect it like so. Just connect it like so. So now we connect our allowance, the seaming allowance. Connect this one. Connect the waist to the hip. And bring it down like so. So we take it to this line. So we're now using this line. This is now 1 inch. So this is the 1 inch. This is still 1 inch. So we just connect it to the line. Connect it like so. We come to this place. Come to the center back. Remove 1/2 inch. So this is 1/2 inch. 1/4 inch. We connect it to this line. Try to relax very well. Mark 1 inch for the allowance from here. Take the 1 inch. This is the 1 inch. We connect it to this place, just like so. Connect it like this. For this back piece, so that the back will lie flat, we'll cut out 1 inch from the center back. The back piece, we cut out 1 inch, just like this. Connect it like so. Let's connect it this way. This is cut out for the front piece. I left 1/2 inch seaming allowance here and 1/2 inch seaming allowance this side. For the skirter part as well, I left 1/2 inch seaming allowance as well. So I'll just go and join the pieces. This is for the back piece. I left 1/2 inch here I left half an inch as well for the sleeves. 10 inches by 29 inches. So what I'll do is I'll come to this side and come down by 3 inches. 3 inches like so. I'll just take this place like this and connect it to the 3 inches. Just as you see me do. Just connect it to the 3 inches. Then I'll come here. I'll measure 5.5 inches. Just take it like so. Just connect it like so. Just as you see me do. I'll cut it out. I'm done with joining the pieces together. This is the upper part. This is it. This is the skater part. I'm done with joining it as well. This is it. This is how we're going to fix it. This is the front part of the skater part. Then we turn again the front part of the upper part. Turn it this way. Find the midpoint like this. Sew it all the way down. Sew this one all the way down. I'll just go and join that and come back. I'm done with joining it together. This is the outcome. I'm going to fix the sleeve. When I was sewing the side, I left 2 inches here, so it will be easier for me to fix the sleeve. So I'll bring the sleeve, front side facing front side. I'll find the midpoint. This is the midpoint. I'll just place it like this and sew it all the way around with half an inch. Just sew it like so with half an inch. Sew this side just as you see me do. It's half an inch. So this side as well. Sew it like this. So after sewing it like that, I'll come here, shape it from here. I'll shape 3 inches, then leave 1.5 inches and shape it all through to this place. I'm done with joining the sleeves. This is the outcome. This is the opening. I'll use this as a bias to hem the neck. Just use it as a bias and hem the neck all through. Then shape the back and we are done. This is for the ruffle. It's 8.5 inches folded into 2 by 21 inches folded into 4 places. I will turn the back side facing the back side. I'll sew it here all through. I'm done with joining it here all through. I'm trying the whole line. So what I will do now is to join it this way. I'll just bring the two, join it like this. I'm done with the gathering. I used hand needle to sew it, as you can see, before dragging it. And note that when gathering it with that hand needle, I joined the two. See it? So it's after sewing it, that was when I gathered it with the hand needle. So just look at the way it is. See it? After sewing it, I gathered it with the hand needle at the middle, at the center. So just drag it this way. Just drag it this way. So what I will do now is I'm going to sew on it like this that it is. I'm going to sew on it. After sewing on it, I will now fix it on the dress. I'm done with sewing it here. You can see the way it came out. This is the way we're going to apply it on the dress. Just put it in like so. This way. Then use hand needle to tack it. I use hand needle to tack it. Just like this. Use hand needle. The video is too long already. use hand needle to tack it. We are done.